Well, so I wanted to talk about the latest update to the Prophet 6, which adds vintage mode. It also adds MPE support, which is a huge deal, but we'll talk about that later. So vintage mode is the vintage, it's basically just the vintage knob from the Prophet 5, Rev 4. And it sounds amazing. It sounds so good. If you haven't already downloaded this thing, the update, go to the Sequential website and download it immediately because it has completely changed the game. The Prophet 6, it's like a new synth. Honestly, I feel like I got a new synth. It adds this just subtle variation to the filter across voices. It doesn't seem to, correct me if I'm wrong, but it doesn't seem to make a difference in unison mode. And you still have the option to use slop, but they replaced what the slop knob does when you have it in vintage mode, which it's a global command. You hold the, I think, tens button, and oh no, it's the bank button. You hold the bank button and then hit global, and then you hit number 4 on there, and then you can turn on vintage mode once you've downloaded the update. But so it adds subtle variation to the filter, subtle variation to the envelopes too, so that like Tom Sawyer patch, you can nail it now, that it just spreads it out like crazy. So I would highly recommend it. Download it as soon as you can because it changes the instrument in a really good way. And I already love the Prophet 6, so yeah, anybody that is a subscriber of this channel knows that I love that instrument already, but it just got even better. Like all of a sudden, I feel like I can play my Prophet in mono and feel good about it. I can play it without any effects and I can get really inspired with it. It's a huge game changer. So I just recommend you go check it out. Go download the update. It's really worth it. And one more thing, I just wanted to say that it feels really good as a Prophet 6 owner for Sequential to keep updating it and adding new features like this. I mean, they didn't have to do that. They could have just been like, if you want it to sound more like a Prophet 5, then go buy one. But they didn't. They actually just supported the users of the Prophet 6 kind of for no reason. I mean, it feels really good, and I appreciate it a lot.